Hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Tuesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Zimi, and I'm somebody who went from corporate America to an online gigpreneur. My pancreas shut down. I lost my job over it. Can't even get another job because of it. And man, it it sucked. And I had nothing to fall back on. I mean, really nothing. Lost everything, and now I got redirected to this whole online space. And now I help folks like you, like me, to start a business online, and we use social media to grow it. If you like that idea, if that resonates with you, go to sidekicksean.com, ask, and you shall receive. We'll have that conversation, and we'll see if it's a fit for you or not. PK, what's up? I see you on Facebook. What is happening? If you're joining me live, we are live on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. So let's go. Drop a comment so that I know you are here, because I don't always know you're here with multiple channels on. But I have a good one for you. Whether you are in traditional sales, like I used to be, or you're in network marketing, I got a good one for you. And here's the thing: I would say there's three major differences in sales in traditional sales and sales in a network marketing space. I come from the mortgage industry. I've done retail. I've done all kinds of stuff. I've had 38 jobs in 10 different industries, 19 years in the mortgage industry. So I've sold a few things traditionally. I have sold jewelry, I have sold clothes, I have sold supplements, like at a store. I have sold real estate, obviously, mortgages. Um, Gosh, so much stuff. Okay, we could be here for a while. And I can tell you that the sales in that environment is so different than here in network marketing and direct sales and online space. And you want to make sure you understand these three, because it's going to help your game. Okay. Number one, the big difference in direct sales and traditional sales is this: most of the time in a direct sales network marketing company, you selling stuff that you personally use. See, you probably, if you're selling shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, mouth rinse, detergent, shower gel, body soap, and weight loss, weight gain, gut health, skincare, whatever you're selling in the direct sales space, you're probably using it. It just wouldn't make any sense if you're selling weight loss and you're not using it. Kind of weird a little bit, right? Um, However, in traditional sales, it's not like that. You don't have to be using your product to be selling it. You could be selling online education for school for kids, and it's not like you use that product, right? Maybe you don't even have kids. I know people who have a pet store and don't even have a pet. Um, Real estate, mortgages, you can sell jewelry at high end and not own any of them yourself, right? So in a traditional sales, you don't normally use the product that you sell. And it does happen sometimes, but not often, right? But in a direct sales, the chances of you using your product and selling it are very, very extremely high. 9.99999. Right? Now, it kind of leads into number two, which is, well, if you're using your products, right, then you're probably getting some kind of a result out of them. You're using weight loss, you're probably losing weight. You're using the gut health, it's probably helping your gut. You're using the shampoo conditioner, you probably have some results with it. You like the hair growth, you're using the collagen, you got a testimony, a personal testimony, right? With the stuff you sell or promote in a network marketing space. However, it's not really like that in the traditional sales. I know people who work for BMW dealership and drive a Mercedes. I know people who, like I said, they sell um, pet products, don't even have a pet, right? So they can't have a result. They can't have a testimony. They use other people's testimonies, right? So they're using, oh, my customers tell me that this product is amazing. My customers say that this is great, right? So you probably don't have a testimony in a traditional sales environment, right? Now, the third and probably the most important um, difference between sales in traditional sales environment versus sales in a network marketing space is that in a traditional sales environment, you want to get to that close as soon as possible. You want to get there pretty quick. You don't want the person to wander off. You don't want the person to say, I want to think about it. You don't want the person to say, oh, I got to go talk to my wife, to my husband. You don't want that stuff. In a traditional sales environment, um, when it's hot, you go for the close. And you don't have this long distance between, you know, introducing yourself and starting the conversation to the end of close. It's not like you got 6 months. You don't. You want to do it as fast as you can. If you go to, well, back in the day when we had malls, when you go to the mall and you go to a store, the salesperson, when he comes up to you, they just want to close that deal. They want to sell you the item and go over to that, do the next one. In a tradition, in a network marketing space, it's not like that. In fact, you want to slow it down. You want to slow down that close. You don't want to come out of the gate with the closing sign above your head, right? You want to make sure that you build that relationship, right? Now, the other thing is when they say, oh, I got to talk to my spouse about this, you welcome that. When they have to think about it and pray about it, you welcome that in a network marketing space. In a traditional space, it's usually a hard close, right? You want to go for that close right away. In a network marketing space, it's not like that. You want to build that relationship. You want to extend this whole time and distance between introduction and the close. You want to make sure that all the questions are met, all the concerns are met, and then you go for, well, sounds like you're ready to get started, right? So keep those three in mind because those are pretty big points. It's a whole different world out here in a direct sales network marketing online space than it is in traditional business, if you would, right? So with that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this grow, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you gotta do. Spread the love. Let's go. And yeah, if you're not following me, I mean, you probably have figured this out already. I'm pretty awesome. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Well, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. You can go to sidegigshawn.com and let's have that conversation, see if this is a fit for you. And with that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.